How's it going, guys? I'm back with the new comic book day haul, and I figured this haul was going to be pretty small, but then I remembered that I had gone to a local con in a small town. Yes, I said a small town. I went to the Tulare Comic Con, I guess you could say. Uh, Small con. There was just a bunch of sellers, basically, and I got some stuff there, which I'll show at the end. But for what I got this week, I picked up The Shadow Batman, issue 3. I had forgotten this was coming out. At least I didn't remember if it was coming out. This is Steve Orlando writing with Giovanni Timpano on art, which I have enjoyed. And the story is interesting. I guess it picks up where the other Shadow Batman miniseries was coming from. I think I didn't finish that one. But next, I got a bunch of number ones this week. Sleepless, issue 1 from Image. Sarah Vaughn. Leila DeLuca, artist. And Alyssa Sala doing the colors. So I liked the art. I figured I'd check it out. I'm not sure what it is about, but it looks like a fantasy. And here is the Mighty Crusaders, number 1 from Dark Circle. And I think Dark Circle is part of Archie Comics. So Ian Flynn writing. Kelsey Shannon on art. Matt Horn doing the colors, which are very bright. I've never read anything from the superhero line from Archie Comics, so I figured I'd give this one a shot. It is the number 1. It looks like it's a team up of most of their superheroes. I don't know how many superheroes Archie Comics has. Here is a Witchblade number 1, a relaunching of Witchblade. I'm guessing 25 years of Top Cow. Caitlin Kittredge writing. Roberta Ingranata on art. Again, the art looked interesting. I've never read the original Witchblade, I think, so I'm kind of new to it. Then I have Claws and a Christmas Xmasville. What? I don't know. I forgot I had this on my pull, but I guess I put it on my pull. It says number 1, but I believe this was a single issue special. I think that's probably why I put it on my previews list. It has a nice thick cover. Grant Morrison, Dan Mora. I think Dan Mora did the original series. I can't remember. The art looks kind of different here for some reason. But I enjoyed the previous Claw series for what it was, so I figured it's a special. Why not? And finally, this was actually from last week. It is the Batman Annual number 2. I did not know this had a Lee Weeks on art, so I was disappointed I didn't pick it up, but now I have it. Does anyone know who did the art for the first annual? I don't think I picked up any annuals from Batman. And finally, I picked up Whiteout, Greg Rucka, Steve Lieber. This is the compendium from Oni Press, and I believe it contains 2 volumes of this series, which, if I'm not mistaken, is actually now a movie. Is it the same Whiteout? I'm guessing it is. Anyways, I thought I'd check it out since it was out as a compendium. On to the back issues that I got at the that local con. Most of these were cover buys because usually most of the stuff is sealed, so I figured I'll just, and they were all like $1. I think this one was, yeah, everything was basically $1 from where I got them from. This is a shadow. It is a one of two, the shadows. I really did like this cover, and I was hoping it was the same artist in the interiors, and I believe it is. Maybe if I enjoy this read, I'll try and hunt down the second issue. That way I have it complete. But like I said, it was basically a cover buy. This I think was 50 cents. The guy had a 2-for-1. Yeah, two books for $1, I think. And I only found this, which I actually thought I would enjoy. Very nice cover. Strange Combat Tales, March of the Dead. It is from Epic Comics. And I figured the art inside wouldn't be as spectacular as the cover, but I said, why not? It's a nice cover, 50 cents. Here's another $1 buy. I knew this had some Mark Silvestri art. That's why I decided to pick this up. Star Trek XMen. But what I didn't know is it has a bunch of other artists. So there's even David Finch on here, Billy Tan, and a couple others. Of course, it's written by Scott Lobdell, who is famous for his X-Men stuff. And yeah, so $1, figured I'd check it out. And then I found a whole series, which I think it is a whole series. The 4 issues of the Kindred, #2, by Mr. Brett Booth and Steve Ryan, or Ryan Siegel, or what's his name? He does most of the inking for Brett Booth. And who knows where the credits are on this thing? Probably in the back somewhere. And I believe this was basically the relaunch of some of the Wildstorm titles when Wildstorm moved over to DC, I think. So I guess Brett Booth decided to pick up the reins on the Kindred and try to revamp Cash and Cole. I enjoyed the Kindred. I'm a fan of Booth. This is about the time where his art style kind of changed a bit. Some of his facial features kind of look the same on all of his characters now. I don't know why, but I figured I'd give it a shot since it was pretty cheap. But yeah, there you have the haul for the week. Thank you very much for watching.